In this video, we will look at the differences between employment statuses and working patterns and the impact they have on time off requests. When setting up time off policies, you can either have them to look at calendar settings or working patterns. As you can see here in my example, I have one set up for holiday calendar and holiday working pattern. If we were to go into the settings of the holiday calendar, you can see here. This is the section which determines whether it looks at calendar settings or working patterns. Calendar setting policies look at days worked based on an employment status. Working patterns look at working patterns you may have set up to be more specific for hours worked, for example. It is important to note that employment statuses show in a different colour in the calendar, but working patterns do not, as they vary week to week. After setting up either working patterns or employment statuses, when booking time off, the system will look at these to base the time off against. Let's look at an employment status firstly. To find this, you go to your name and settings, down to employee data, employment statuses and working patterns. And your employment statuses are in this top section here. You can see I've set up one already for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday as a test. If we click the pencil icon here, this is often unticked if they're just working Monday to Friday. If you click override default weekends, in our example here, this employee does not work a Friday, so we tick Friday for this to include as a weekend for this person. Working patterns work slightly different. So if you scroll down to your working pattern section, I have one here. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, again, not working Friday. So if we click actions and edit, you can see here I've entered the specific hours they work on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, but again, not working Friday, Saturday or Sunday. We'll just close out of this one for now. If you have an employee on an employment status and they're booking time off, this time off will still show in their time off history, but it does not deduct from the balance if you have the employment status set up correctly. If you have a working pattern set up and book a day that the employee does not work on, but they're trying to book, you will get an error message warning that you cannot book outside of the working pattern. Show this example now. So we'll go to new time off, change it to the employee that we have in the working pattern policy. We'll do it for this Friday as an example, all day, and they get the error message, cannot add time off outside your working pattern.